Well, I am finally back. So, let's talk about where I've been. Now, for a long time, well, not really for a long time, but about a couple months ago, if not a month ago, I was sick for about a week and a half and I wasn't able to record. Mainly because I didn't want you guys to hit me like that, and I just really didn't feel up to it. And then after my sickness, or just round about at the end, I had surgery. And that involved surgery on my mouth too. Well, the surgery was my mouth, but either way, that meant I couldn't really talk at all. I couldn't eat and I couldn't drink, which meant I also really wasn't fit for recording any sorts of videos. And during that time, I had, well, a lot of time to think about the series, Road to 1 Billion. And I realized that I wasn't enjoying it as much as I was when I first started it. So having said that, let me tell you what I plan on doing. From now on, I want to change this series from a road to 1 billion, trying to get like 1 billion coins, to just me like simply playing Hypixel Skyblock. This means I'll have more content for you guys, longer videos, and more interactivity. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, either way, I want to do that. It'll also probably mean that I'll get less burnt out and videos can become more regular, so to say. So having said that, let's talk about what I've been doing while I have been away. If you take a look at my purse, you can see that I have 270 million coins, which is a decent amount from where I left off, I believe. Now, what I want to do with these coins is actually go ahead and get a Warden helmet, but not just outright buying it. You see, with how I play Skyblock, I quite like getting the items myself. So this specifically, the Warden heart, I want to do Revenants until I drop it. But if we come over to Maddox, you'll see that I'm Revenant Slayer 9 already. That means any XP that I get is kind of useless other than the RNG meter. Currently I've got around 500,000 saved up, and for a Warden Heart I need 3.6 million, which is like a decent amount, but also at the same time not really at all. But what I'm trying to say is, I want to drop the Warden Heart myself. Everything else, like the Iron, and I think the Revenant Catalysts or Hearts or whatever they're called, those I'll buy because they're like 15-30 mil for the blocks, and then 8 mil for the Hearts or Catalysts or whatever they're called. So I don't mind spending that much money on that. But when the Heart itself costs 199 million roundabout, I really don't want to spend that much money on it. So next time Aatrox comes around, you can expect that that is what I'll be doing. However, right now, the current mayor that's going to be elected seems like it's going to be Marina. If the Aatrox perks are more XP though, I'll probably be doing Enderman Slayer since I want to get Slayer level 5 and then eventually 7. Having said that, this is my current weapon for it, and if you guys have any ideas on what I can do to make it better at my current level 4, please let me know. All advice will be listened to and hopefully put into action. Now that I've got the majority of talking about the way, let me go ahead and say what I want to do in this video, or maybe the next couple. And it actually involves this place right here. What I want to do is farm around 5 to 10 stacks of enchanted sugarcane. This is because I need to level up my alchemy badly. My alchemy level compared to everything else is quite low, except my foraging, which is obviously the lowest because who likes foraging. But yeah, I want to farm sugarcane so that when like Derpy or something like that comes around, I can just chuck a bunch of sugarcane into some brewing stands and hopefully max out alchemy. 5 to 10 stacks of sugarcane is no small amount, and that's why this may span over like 2 to 3 videos, definitely not just in this one, and that's why I want to start on it now. For this farming, I'll be using a level 100 legendary elephant pet with a green bandana, whilst also at garden level 15. This is my sugarcane hoe, which has decent stats. I'll never put dedication 4 on it, because that's just a mistake, at least for me putting it on a sugarcane hoe. I do have it on my wheat and my carrot hoe, but I prefer farming carrots. For my equipment, I'll have full rooted and recombed lotus. All the pieces have green thumb 2, which is decent, and I only have 643 visitors accepted. The armor is 3/4 mossy fermento with pest dominator 2, and some bustling recombed rancher boots with also pest dominator 2. That means when I break some sugarcane, my fortune is 1.5 thousand. Some water there. 1.5 thousand fortune, and I'll be farming at a speed of 328 and an angle of 45 degrees. So having said that, let's get this grind started. Well, it's been a little bit. That little bit is I don't know how long, but I hit a new crop milestone in sugarcane. I believe I'm crops milestone 30 now. Yeah, 30, with a total of 32 million farmed. And I know it was for at least half an hour, but let's see how much I got. So, after crafting it all up, I got 43 enchanted sugarcane, and I'm very close to getting a 44th one. That's decent. Definitely not 5 stacks or 10 stacks, but it is decent for the amount that I farmed. So I'm just going to keep farming and probably get around 2.5 stacks today, and then we can pick up tomorrow on the farming. Also, a couple of things I wanted to mention was that if anyone knows a good way to invest the 270 million coins, please tell me in the comments. I want to earn money, I don't know how to flip. So if anyone has any ideas, I know you can do book craft flips, but I'm also not sure what books are good to do. So yeah, another thing I want to mention is that if you're still watching the video at this point, then you probably like it, and if you do, please go ahead and like and subscribe, as it does mean the absolute world to me. And if you can, watch to the end, as that also does help me greatly. Any interaction, like a comment or a like or a subscribe, or like I said, even watching to the end, does help me. And I really do appreciate it, especially a comment, because I love interacting with you guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind while you're watching. So, one thing I forgot to mention is that a decent part of my purse, or bank now, is from this thing right here. A couple of days ago, I was doing my experiments when I dropped a growth 7 book, and that sold for around 150 million coins. Now, since I got enchanting 50, I have the highest chance of getting tier 7 books. So having said that, let's go ahead and do my experiments right now. Alright, that is part 1 done. Time to do the ultra sequencer. Now that I've done both of those, it's time to do the actual super pairs. And this is where we hope to get something actually good. Well, we didn't get any good enchants, but we did get a decent amount of XP, which I will take. And now, if we take a look at our enchanting level, we are just over halfway, I believe, to enchanting 56, which is really good, and one day we will hit enchanting 60. Anyways, having said that, I do think that's enough for one episode. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and like, comment, or subscribe. Any of the 3 work. Either way, the support just makes me so much happier, and I love interacting with you guys, so a comment would be appreciated. I will see you all in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.